Okay, so in our last example, we connected our income statement to our balance sheet via net income, retained earnings, depreciation expense, and amortization expense. Now we're going to create our very own statement of cash flows. Do you think you can give it a try? Go ahead and pause this video and meet me back whenever you're ready. Okay, so we are going to create a statement of cash flows in a very simple manner. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Move or Copy, and I am going to create a new tab of our balance sheet, and I'll call this Cash Flows. Now, I'm going to keep everything intact over here, and I am going to apply a formula for our assets where I will take from our balance sheet the prior period's asset minus the current period's as such. And I'm going to take that, and every value that I have for an asset, I'm going to paste it as such. And I'm not going to worry about the actual subtotals or section totals. But now I'm going to start with my liabilities, and I'm going to do the exact opposite. I'm going to take my accounts payable, and I'm going to take this period subtracting last period. And let's just copy this down to all of these accounts, and all of these accounts, I'll press Control V. And finally, everything over here, I will press Control V. So now I'm going to take all this information that we just created with a reference to the balance sheet. I'll select it and I'll drag it all the way to the right by pressing Control V as such. Okay, so now I have the net difference between every balance sheet account. For my assets, I'm taking last period minus this period. For my liabilities and owner's equity, I'm taking this period minus last period. Now, let's just clean this up a bit. So I'm going to select all of our bold rows. Okay, I held down Control to select all of these. I'm just going to press now Control minus in order to delete them, since we don't need them for our statement of cash flows. Okay, now that I have all of my information as such, you see that my check no longer works. Let's just get rid of this because we don't need it. I'm going to add instead a few new line items called beginning cash, total cash flows, and then ending cash. So for total cash flows, I should be able to just sum all of the information that I have over here. This should be my total cash flows, which makes my ending cash the beginning cash plus my total cash flows. So why don't I just copy this? I'm going to drag this to the right. Now, beginning cash is always going to be the ending period's balance. So I will select that as such. Okay, so according to this, at the end of January, I have 50,150. Then it goes to 100,150 and so forth. Now, let's see if this actually works. Let's see if my balance sheet will tie if I enter this. So I'm going to select equals. I'm going to go to cash flows, ending cash, and select this over here. Now I'm getting a circular reference because I forgot to undo the actual reference to my cash over here. We're going to be recreating the actual balance in this statement. So in order to avoid a circular reference, I'm just going to hit Control minus. Okay, now let's see, it looks like this works. I'll just copy, I'll paste this to the right. Let's see, does my balance sheet tie? Survey says, check it out. Looks like it does. So now if I come over here, let's actually see this side by side. I'm gonna hit View and then New Window. And watch the immediate impact. If let's say in January, I did 150,000 in product sales, absent any other changes, my cash flow should go up by another 50,000. So if I type 150,000, you'll see that that's exactly what happened. Now watch what happens if I go to my balance sheet. If I, let's say, buy 50,000 worth of inventory, my total cash flow should go down by 50,000. And there you go. As you can see, that negative 50,000 populates over here, and my assets still equal liabilities plus owner's equity. Okay, so now the only thing remaining is to actually organize the statement of cash flows into the applicable sections. And we're going to do that in the next section.